So this is my idea for a really good Pixar movie. So Pixar, if you are watching this, please hit me up, or Disney. But I think Pixar is better for animation wise. So here's my idea. There's this tree, and this tree's like, so okay, wait, first there's this kid. This kid is just born. It shows the kid like as a newborn. And the parents are like holding him in the arms, being like, oh, so cute, whatever. And in memory, okay, the kid's not dead, but they plant a tree in like memory of the kid. So like the tree can grow up with the kid in front of their house. You know, it's like a cute idea, whatever. But they plant this tree, and they plant this tree, and like it shows like the kid getting up, and the way they show the kid getting older is they do like the thing where it's like they mark his height, you know, like every year. And they show like every year like marking their height, and every year him watering the tree, and the tree's getting a bit older every time. And the kid is like sitting by the tree reading a book, and it shows him in winter like putting a blanket over the tree to keep it warm. You know, it just like goes into very much detail about how much he loves this tree. Okay, sorry, my cat's literally playing with a stupid toy over there, but it goes into detail about how much he loves this tree. And he gets older, and soon he's like 13, and he kind of like, you can see him like he's not really loving the tree anymore. It's kind of a big tree, like it's small but it's big, and and this tree, like the tree's getting sad. Like you can tell the tree has like feelings, and the tree gets sad, but it's okay because the boy still like eventually, sometimes he like looks at the tree, and like by the time he's like 15, he looks at the tree and he's like, I don't care anymore. So he's 15, he's like playing with his friends. Some of his friends, they're like, at this point, they're like paintballing the tree. Paintball, they're shooting it. So they're like really mean to this tree now, and the parents are disappointed, and you can see the parents being like, what did we do wrong? But the kid is still like, the kid doesn't care. He's like a 15-year-old boy, of course he doesn't care. Yeah, he's just really mean to this tree now. But the tree, you can tell that the tree like doesn't seem to mind, and it kind of goes into detail about how like the leaves are like, it's whatever, but you know. And then, oh my god, my storage is running out. And then it goes into this like, okay, wait, I don't know if this is gonna save. My storage is running out. 1 second. My storage ran out on my camera, so now I'm doing it on my phone. But it goes into detail about how much he hates this tree. And he's like, this stupid tree, I wish I was never born. Whatever. You know, it's dumb, but he's dumb, so it doesn't really matter. And then, basically, he's 18. It cuts to him being 18, him moving out, him going to college. And it's like, it shows him going to college. And it's him in college, and at this point, he's like a tree hater. He cuts down trees all the time. Yeah? Sorry, my freaking mom came in. But it's this, he's a tree hater, basically. So he comes back from college, and he's all like a gangster now. He has tattoos. He's really rough and tough and whatever. But he comes back from college, and yeah. So basically what happens is he moves into the house. He's like, get out of my house, parents. I don't like you anymore. And he's all like crazy dude now. And the first thing he does when he moves into this new house is he cuts down the tree. He kills the tree. And it's in slow motion. You can see the tree falls down in slow motion and hits the ground and goes but you know, that's what happens. And then you see this guy waking up. And you see this guy waking up from a coma. Immediately the screen goes black. And you see this guy. He's waking up from like a coma or something. And he says, what happened? Where am I? And spoiler alert, he is the tree reborn. And they say, we had to replace your brain or whatever. We had to replace your brain or your heart or whatever. And he goes like, why am I a human or whatever. You know, this whole realization scene goes on that's like, he's a human now and he doesn't want to tell anyone because he used to be a tree. And they replaced his brain with the tree brain or whatever. It's something, it's, wait, don't question the logic here, but something happens and he is a human now. So he dedicates his life to finding this boy and killing him. Okay, no. No, that came out of nowhere. No, he doesn't kill him. He wants to tell him, thank you for everything. And even though he's, like, forgiveness, you know? Even though he is a terrible person now, even though the boy is a terrible person, he still wants to forgive this tree. So, basically, he dedicates his life. He goes on a bunch of adventures. Like, he goes across the on a ship. He goes and he meets a bunch of people, and he... Okay, I'm editing this right now, but I totally forgot to add, this tree, he gets, like, the entire population to hate him. Like, he tells someone, like, I was a tree in my past life, and everyone's like, no, you weren't, shut up. And they, like, try to kill him. And it's, like, this big thing, and it's, like, it's crazy what happens. You just have to watch the movie that I'm gonna produce. And he meets this one, like, spiritual guy who was like, I used to be a tree, and now I'm, like, this guy. It's like the movie Soul, basically, except it's a lot better than that. And it's just, like, he goes into an adventure, and he finally finds the boy, and the boy immediately recognizes him, and the boy immediately goes up to him and said, what are you doing here? What happened? Who are you? And then he goes, like, I know who you are. You're the tree. Because I don't know how he recognizes him, but he does. Don't question the logic. He does. And they hug, and then they make out. No, I'm just kidding. That was a joke. That was a joke. Like, they plant a new tree together, and they just, like, you know, and the boy dedicates his life to becoming a better person. And that is my Pixar movie idea. So if you like that, subscribe. I'm going to sue Pixar if they use that idea, because that's a really good idea, and it's really good. It's really good. It's really good. It's really goddamn good. Guys, I know it's good. Okay, I know.